What's going on, everybody? Tom Quiet here, live and amplified. I hope you all are having an absolutely amazing day. Today we are back with another music video critiques, and we will be jumping into Wrong Post by Ashley Ryan. Really excited to jump into this one, so let's see what's going on here. All right, let's get it ripping. I have a feeling this is going to be a very high budget music video because it's freaking Ashley Ryan. Let's get serious here. See? Yeah. Whole bunch of actors, everything. Yep.
You stole my heart, and you did so easily. I fell hard. You had everything, gave you a chance. You took it for granted, and now you're stranded. Your new girl that you love so much, honey, she got guys. They're all lining up. She gets around, all around this town. Son.
All right, let's pause this really quick because I can't decide if I like this or not. I honestly, I just can't decide. Like, it just feels very busy, but I guess it needs to be for this video. It just feels out of place. I don't know. Well, let's keep watching it, and I'll kind of figure this out.
Up to sundown. Surprised you ain't found out. Good luck, baby.
Because, like, I mean, the biggest thing is I hate it when music videos make the lead singer and the singing the main motivator behind the music video, if that makes sense. Like, just like let the singer do the singing and then hire actors to do everything else, right? If you're gonna do a music video like that, do it like that. When you have the singer and it almost has like a musical effect where the singing is just accepted as a, hold on, let's pause this really quick, where the music is kind of accepted as normal day-to-day stuff on for the reality that the music video is in. I don't know, it just feels off. I'm having a, like, technically shot very well, lit well, like it looks like they're in some dingy diner, dive bar, whatever you want to call it. But even that feels a little off because they're dressed like they would be working in a diner, but it looks like they're in a dive bar. So that costuming feels weird. Like, for me, if you're going into a dive bar, they're wearing a black shirt of some sort and like blue jeans, or you know, they're wearing a bar shirt, like whatever the name of the bar is, let's call it Steve's Bar, and it's a black shirt with Steve's Bar across the chest or on the breast or the, like, whatever you call this part right here. And then they, like, it's, to me, that's how it would look. Like, this looks like a dive bar, but they're dressed like they're supposed to be working at a diner. So the costuming and set feels very off. I think that's kind of what's taking me out of this. But let's continue, and then I'll kind of rewatch it from the beginning, and we'll let this kind of play out a little bit. So let's see how this plays. Yeah, see, it looks like they're in a bar, but they're dressed like they're at a diner or something. They're supposed to be at a diner, which feels weird. Creepy manager. Always a fucking creepy manager, isn't it? love the creepy manager bit. That's hilarious because that's just like every fucking restaurant you go to, every bar, every restaurant. There's always that fucking creepy manager.
Sunset with an empty shotgun seat. So good luck, baby. You're gonna need it. You made your own bed. Have fun sleeping. She must put on the blinders so you couldn't see like I did.
I don't know, like, because I'm not a big fan. Hold on, pause. I'm not a big fan of music videos taking place in one set. Like, I feel like Ashley Ryan here needs to be performing, even if it's out in a freaking parking lot. I don't give a shit. Like, the band needs to be performing somewhere else, or at least have the illusion of a second setup. Like, whether she's performing on the stage at the bar, because obviously they just showed the stage at the bar. If she's performing there and it even looks like a second setup, even though it's not, like, just that kind of grander feel makes me, feel like this is more of a music video. This kind of feels like a musical video, which feels a little off. There's just a lot of things that are off about this video that are kind of getting me a little bit. But let's continue.
Yeah, you picked the wrong pose to tie your horse to. You know you picked the wrong pose, baby.
Okay. All right. So I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of people coming at me after this one, but these are just my thoughts, guys. Like, these are my opinions. And just from the top, like, if you're going to do a one take music video, let the musician be the musician and not be interactive within the scene, if that makes any kind of sense. Like, if it's all going to be in one scene, which I'm not a huge fan of, but there are certain times that it works. And I feel like this could have worked. If Ashley Ryan wasn't involved in the scene where she was playing a waitress and she was involved in the narrative of the video, that would have been fine. Like, let her sing on stage, and then as she's singing, all this stuff is playing out with all these other actors. That's great. Like, that works. That's cool. Like, even if the vibe was, like, let's bring this back up here really quick. Even if the vibe is, okay, so she's walking into the restaurant or the bar or the whatever, and even if the vibe is she's still having to play the actress, but she looks different, so her hair, maybe her hair's up, maybe she's dyed her hair or something, she's got a different look, feel, and aesthetic compared to what she's doing when she's performing, I feel like that would have made the biggest difference in the world. Like, because for me, I want to see that difference between the musician and the story they're trying to portray in this music video. When they take the music video or the musician and incorporate the music performance into the video, feels off. So that was strike one. And then the wardrobe choices and the setting choices, strike two. That feels way off. Like, they're in a bar, but they're dressed like they're supposed to be at a diner. To me, I don't think they had to think that deep about the wardrobe. It should have just been blue jeans and a black top. Boom, you got it. Looks like a bar, feels like a bar. All these waitress deals. I don't go to a whole lot of bars, but I very rarely see anybody wear something like this, even if it's like a restaurant bar. Very rarely do I ever see them wear something like that. That screams AM Diner, Greasy Spoon Diner, Steve's Breakfast Palace, or whatever it is. That's what that screams. But that's just me, my thoughts, my opinions. As always, though, shot very well. Like, I mean, you can't get mad at the quality. The quality is there. But for me, it's like, I feel like the setup and the setting and the aesthetic before the music video was off. Like, it was fine the way it was, but had Ashley Ryan performing on that stage that they showed, I think, towards the end there, where they had the acoustic guy playing or whatever, had they had it set up to where they had cutaway shots of her just performing while all this other stuff was playing out, completely different music video. It had a completely different vibe, feel, all that stuff. And then I think you have something there. But for me, when it's kind of taken a more musical approach where the musician is singing while interacting with the actors, like it's normal, like it's a musical, and this always happens, for me, that feels off. That's a little off-putting. But anyways, so my thoughts, my opinions, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if there's a music video you'd like me to critique or take a look at or give my thoughts and opinions on. Leave all that in the comment section below, and then also follow Live and Amplified on all the social platforms at Live, the letter N, Amplified, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and then also give our podcast a listen over on Spotify, the Indie Fusion podcast. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.